Throughout my time in the Educational Technology program, I have created artifacts that demonstrate my mastery of AECT standards in content knowledge, content pedagogy, learning environment, professional knowledge and skills, and research. The following artifacts are a few examples of my mastery in each of these standards. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to create practical technology is my M-Learning activity. Using my knowledge of HTML and CSS coding, I created a mobile activity for 5th grade students to complete while on a field trip at the local watershed. Students would be using either a tablet or a smartphone to complete this activity. In order to adjust for the size of the screen, the website was designed to be flexible based on the screen size of the device. Also, links are embedded into these large images for easy access to all the different resources available for the student. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to use educational technology are my content area lessons. Using Story Jumper, I was able to create a lesson that combined both 5th grade social studies standards and language arts standards. Students were instructed to write and illustrate their families' migration stories. I also used the Bouncy to teach U.S. involvement in World War II through the arts, music, and PE. My evaluation report demonstrates my ability to assess educational technology in classrooms. I evaluated Extra Math, a computerized program designed to increase math fact fluency. In my evaluation, I used surveys along with implementing a trial period of the program. After reviewing my results, I determined that Extra Math did not meet the rate of improvement outlined by the stakeholders. I have demonstrated a mastery of Standard 1 through my artifacts. I have created and managed activities that are adaptable to learning environments, use technology that combine content areas, and assess the effectiveness of technologies in my classroom. The artifact demonstrating my ability to implement educational technology based on content pedagogy is my game-based learning lessons. Game-based learning has been proven to increase memory through repeated actions and presenting facts in the form of narratives. In my voice thread, I describe the advantages of game-based learning and provide 5 specific social studies games. Game-based learning has helped my own students recall facts and increase motivation in the area of social studies. The artifact demonstrating my ability to assess learning and evaluate instruction based on reflective practice is my instructional design project. In my instructional design project, I created a unit to teach one-step addition and subtraction part unknown word problems. In this unit, I used a variety of techniques to assess student knowledge, such as exit tickets, checklists, observations, and a summative assessment. To evaluate the overall instruction of the unit, I used Kirkpatrick's 4-level model and had a subject matter expert review my lessons. This process has helped me evaluate more of my own lessons and units throughout the past few years. The artifact demonstrating my ability to select technology that emphasizes the diversity of a society is my web quest. In my web quest, students explore and learn about different holiday traditions from around the world. Students do this through multiple technologies such as videos, pre-selected resources, and Google Forms. At my school, we have a diverse group of students, and this web quest will allow students to not only learn about their own culture, but in addition, their peers' culture. My artifacts have demonstrated a mastery of Standard 2 through game-based learning in social studies, evaluating a math unit, and designing technology that emphasizes diversity. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to create products using learning principles and research-based practices is my worked example. In my worked example, I used the segmenting and pre-training principles of multimedia to demonstrate how to create a box and whisker plot. This was done through breaking down the process into easily managed steps. Worked examples have helped in my own classroom for students who require a step-by-step guide or who missed a lesson due to an absence. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to manage an effective learning environment is my teacher blog. This blog was designed to serve as a platform for parents with students with disabilities to learn about special education and community resources. I ensure viewers are getting up-to-date information and research by posting often and making sure I have working links, videos, and audio. The artifact that demonstrates my ability to foster a learning community with diverse backgrounds is my adaptive and assistive technology page. This page provides technology for students with specific challenges such as cognitive, physical, and sensory, as well as gifted and at-risk students the ability to participate in general education curriculum. As a special education teacher, I have used many of these programs such as voice typing and Speak It for students who struggle with writing and reading. I have demonstrated a mastery of Standard 3 through my artifacts of creating products based on research and utilizing multimedia principles, as well as managing a blog and fostering diversity through learning environments. The artifact demonstrating my ability to develop a technology-rich learning environment is when I and 3 peers led a discussion in EdTech 503. As a team, we created video conferences to provide background information for each of the 3 case studies we were discussing. We then developed questions about each case study to start a discussion with the rest of the class. We chose to use VoiceThread as our discussion platform so peers were able to respond in the way that they felt most comfortable, either through text, audio, or video. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to design a technology-rich learning environment within a supportive community is my digital game, Mining for Comprehension. This game was created using Minecraft with the assistance of 2 other peers. The primary focus of this game is for first grade students to answer comprehension questions after viewing a short story, The 3 Little Pigs. Each member of the group brought a different skill and level of knowledge to the development of the game, from grade level appropriate questions to specific Minecraft knowledge. I was able to demonstrate evaluating a technology-rich learning environment through my multiple assessments in my project-based learning unit, Dream Vacation. In my project-based learning unit, 6th grade students used a variety of technologies to design their dream vacation to a location of their choosing in Canada, Central America, or South America. To evaluate student learning throughout the unit, I created 4 different types of formative assessments and 2 different types of summative assessments. I have demonstrated a mastery in Standard 4 through my artifacts by developing and supporting a discussion, creating a game, and evaluating a unit in both a technology-rich environment and supportive community. An artifact that shows my knowledge of the contribution of research of past and current theory of educational communications and technology is my behaviorism learning theory paper. My learning theory paper outlines the origins, contributors, and major principles of behaviorism. Behaviorists believe that behavior is controlled or modified based on the antecedent and consequences of the behavior. I was able to use my research of behaviorism and implement it into my own classroom and school through direct instruction and school-wide positive behavior intervention and support program. An artifact that demonstrates my ability to apply formal inquiry strategies in assessing and evaluating process is my school evaluation summary. In my school evaluation summary, I utilize the maturity model benchmark to assess and evaluate the technology at my school. I analyze the impact of technology in administrative, curricular, support, connectivity, and innovation in the areas of behavioral and infrastructure. Due to the results of my evaluation, I am currently working on improving my school's behavioral curricular integration rankings. My artifacts have demonstrated a mastery of Standard 5 through researching learning theories and applying them to my instruction and school environment. Also, my ability to apply formal inquiry to assess and evaluate technology in my own school building demonstrates a mastery of Standard 5 research.